Hey guys, it's me, Greta. Time for another video. It's been, I think, I want to say like 2.5 weeks since I last did my last video. So I kind of wanted to do another video today, just kind of updating everybody, just kind of touching bases with my weight loss and what's new, how I feel about certain things that's changing. Um, well, last time I weighed myself, which a lot of you that have been following me know, I normally do not weigh myself very often, just because, to me, being successful in your weight loss journey isn't about a number. Last time I weighed myself, I was 135. Haven't weighed myself, I don't know, it's probably been a month now. But I think I've lost a little bit of more weight because some of my stuff that I bought, which I posted in my weight loss surgery group, I had bought a pair of shorts before I went to Vegas and tried them on about maybe a couple days ago, a week ago, and they actually fit me big. Like I look like I was carrying something in my booty because they fit me so loose. So I know I'm still losing, or it's not so much maybe that I might be losing weight, but I'm losing inches. So if that makes sense. So my weight loss is going really, really good. One thing that I kind of want to put out there to a lot of the newbies that are coming on, or, even the people that are out there, that are a year out, 2 years out, 3 years out, you guys have to realize that success in your weight loss surgery, or let me back up, success in your weight loss journey, whether it's surgery, whether it's whatever form you took to get to lose your weight, success is not a number. Don't let a number make or break your success, make or break your victories, your little accomplishments that you do. Like, stop focusing so much on a number. I did that for so long. Like I would let a number just make or break my day. I would let a number break or make my morning. Success is not a number. Success is being healthy. Success is how you feel. If you're losing weight, you went from 300 to 200 and you're at 200 mark and you feel great about it, then you know what? Embrace that. It's all a matter of you feeling healthy. That is it. And I think it's important to kind of put it out there to a lot of my viewers, because we do fall under the spell of the scale, and there is a lot of us that wake up every morning and weigh ourselves, or, we go 2, 3 days, on the scale. I see a lot of my friends, freak out because they gained 5 pounds but didn't realize it's their menstrual cycle time. So yeah, you are going to gain a little bit of weight or water weight or whatever it is. So I think it's so important for me to put that out there. Is success in your journey, whatever way you got there, is not a number. It is how you feel. It is how, it's just a matter of how you're embracing, how you're feeling. Forget about the number. If you're happy, like right now, I haven't weighed myself. And even if I went up, if I went down, I feel great the way I am right now. I feel like I'm thin, for my body. I look healthy. I'm still proportionate, Of course, I need a little nip and tuck here and there, but you know what? It's not perfect. But you know what? For the most part, I feel great that I can walk into a store, buy whatever I want, and know my size off the top of my head. You know what I mean? And just feel great in what I look, not feel like, oh my God, I have this sticking out here. I have my back roll. I have this. Like that's what I wanted. I wanted something that I can feel healthy, look healthy. If I want to get up and go run and not have to, lose my breath or have to think, oh my God, I'm going to be tired. Just do it, So I think it was important for me to add that in this video because I've seen so many of you guys going through that right now. Another thing that I wanted to talk about in my videos. This is kind of a touchy subject for me and it riles me up sometimes. I think for the most part, I would say 90% of my viewers know that I had weight loss surgery. Or I would say 90% of my people that I have on my Facebook, my friends, know that I had weight loss surgery. I had weight loss surgery, proud of it, and that's how your girl lost her weight. Okay? So, it's important for me to talk about this because the last month, I don't know if it's new people that are on my page or what's the deal, but I'll be talking about something or I'll post a picture. Like not too long ago, I posted a picture, a non-surgery, you know what? NSV, non-surgery victory picture, and I kind of did a before and after, or I don't know what it was exactly, but I had posted a picture and I was like, God, it's been a lot of work and I finally did it. And I had someone comment on my picture and say, did you do it or did surgery do it? Let me make it clear to you, okay? First of all, it does not matter what you did to get to your goal. Whether it was weight loss surgery, whether you did Medifast, whether you did Weight Watchers, whether you did, I was going to say Lane Bryant, but some other weight loss one. Whether you did Body by Vi, whether you did It Works, whether you did, I don't care what you did to get there. Whether you just got up one day and said, I'm going to eat healthy, I'm going to exercise, whether you used, I don't care, P90X, I mean, I could go on and on and on. Whether you went to a nutritional doctor and you went to go get Fen or whatever those pills are called every week, it doesn't matter how you got to your goal. Point is, you worked at it. Whether it's staying consistent at whatever shake you're taking, whether it's staying consistent and working out and walking, whether it's staying consistent and contributing to your weight loss surgery, things that we need to do to continue to lose our weight, whether it's eating healthy, whether it's going to the gym every day, whatever it is, you stuck to it every single day to get to your goal. So next time somebody wants to come on my page and tell me, did you do it or surgery did it? Yes, I had surgery as a tool. First of all, educate yourself as a tool to help me get to my goal. But guess what? It goes like this. I don't care what term you took to get there, okay? That's not the hardest part. The hardest part is working at your weight loss goal every single day and staying consistent. And guess what? Maintaining your weight loss goal, okay? So I just wanted to put that out there. Another thing I wanted to put out there, for those people that decide to go on my YouTube and tell me, whether it's my It Works videos, whether it's my weight loss videos, what video it is, for you guys to tell me, well, I think you should do your video like this, or maybe you should explain it that way. These are my videos are diaries, blogs that I make, that I go off what I feel at that moment, or what I want to share, or what I want to put out there. I don't do a script. I didn't go to school for the advice that I give. I'm not a nurse. I'm not a doctor. I'm not on TV. This is not my profession. I do it because I want to share. And people need to realize that you have to stop taking, I seen in the weight loss community not too long ago, which I said I wasn't going to talk about it, but you know what? I am. People need to realize that our blogs and us people that put ourselves out there on Facebook or on YouTube, we put out there because we want to share with other people. We don't do it because that's how it has to be done. Or I can only speak for myself. I do my blogs because when I did my YouTube, when I was going to have weight loss surgery, that was the biggest form of tool, advice. That was my biggest teaching that I could have had in my weight loss goal or in my weight loss journey, because I didn't have my weight loss surgery here. I had it back home in Nicaragua. So I didn't take the classes. I didn't have those options. So I had to learn on my own. So YouTube was the biggest lesson for me. So when I had my weight loss surgery, I was like, you know what? I'm going to do that. Like, I am going to put myself out there. And yes, some of us put ourselves out there and our whole life is on YouTube and on Facebook. But you know what? That's what I wanted, and I'm okay with that, but some people, they take it so literal, and they go on there and they just, thank God, for the most part, knock on wood, I've had, I would say 90% good response from my followers, my viewers. Like, I see that it is helpful for me to put myself out there and to show people that, you know what, you're not alone. I don't care if you're a week out. I don't care if you're pre-op. I don't care if you're 5 years out. Like, we all learn from each other, whether people want to admit it or not. It's all about sharing, learning. We're all teachers. We're all students. We're all professors. We're all, whatever you want to call it. We're all here to help each other out. So I just want to put out there that for those people that are, send me inboxes or statuses sometimes, or comment on my status and tell me, you should do your videos like this, or you should do it like that, or you should explain certain things a certain way. How about you make your own blog and do it the way you think it should be done. You know, you guys need to realize that we all handle our blogs what works for us. We don't come on YouTube and tell you this is how you should do it. I suggest take a little bit from everybody and put it into your life and what works for you. Just because I lost weight loss surgery a certain way doesn't mean that's the right way. You know, I'm not telling you that's how it should be done, because I have people on my Facebook that haven't had weight loss surgery, that did it the workout way, that did shakes. I have all walks of life. But you know what? At the end of the day, we all have the same goal. So who cares how you got there? You know, embrace change, embrace that someone embrace when someone is trying to better their life. So with that said, for people from now on, if you have a smart ass comment or something, I'm not even going to play into it. I'm going to delete your ass, and that's it. Block, move on, keep it moving. Life's too short to deal with negative people. Life's too short to alter your life because someone has an issue with it. That's a part of life. And you know what? I've learned that the last 2 years of my weight loss surgery journey. I've learned that some people will come into your life to use you, abuse you, appreciate you, add to your life. That's just it. It's a part of life, and you have to develop thick skin and not let it get to you. You know, I think for the most part on my page, I try to stick to motivating. On my YouTube videos, I love motivating people. That's my thing. So I just thought it was important for me to put that out there, you know, because I have noticed, you know, I don't check my YouTube messages as often as my Facebook ones. But, you know, I have caught a couple like others distributors say, oh, well, you should have done this video like this or explained it that way. Greta's going to do what Greta's going to do because that's her channel. Enough about that though. So what else did I want to talk about? You know, I just thought it was very important for me to kind of share, you know, that, you know, let's not be so number driven, you know, because it's like I was that number driven person. Like, you don't understand. The scale haunted me for, man, my first year, I couldn't do nothing unless if I was on the scale. I mean, nothing. A non-surgery victory for me this weekend was I went to Reno for Father's Day. Father's Day weekend, and you know what, it was just nice to go and not feel like I was a big girl. I couldn't dance, I couldn't do this, I couldn't do certain things because I was a big girl. Like, I just embraced it. You know what, I am who I am. I've reached my goal, not number goal maybe, but I've reached my goal, and I look the way I want to look. You know, I know sometimes I'm on Facebook and I add all these pictures, but you know what? It's just me embracing the new me. And before, you know, I know a lot of you guys can relate. I used to take pictures at events or birthday parties, and I was never in any of them. I was always the one taking the picture because I didn't want to be the center of attention, or I didn't want to bring focus to me not being happy to who I was. So yes, I post pictures left and right on a day basis. Greta's posting some picture of herself or of me with somebody, or because you know what, that's just embracing the new me. What else? What else? I know there was a couple other things that I wanted to talk about, but I can't remember right now. I always do this to myself. But weight loss is going good. Now, you know, the hard part for me is now I'm going into a stage where I'm just trying to maintain myself, you know? I'm trying to maintain my weight. Like, it's so important for you guys to work out. It is so important for you guys, you know, to put effort every day into just being healthy, whether it's, you know, some of you I know don't have the chance to work out because of work or whatever, but make an effort, make an effort, even 20 minutes. Try to eat healthy. You know, Monday through Friday, I'm on it. I eat healthy, I exercise, I run my miles, you know, like I am on it to the T. You know, come the weekend, I'm a little bit more lenient, you know, because I am at a maintained stage, you know? So it's like I don't have to be so hard on it, but I do stick to a certain, you know, schedule during the week. But I think that's the hardest part for me right now, is that maintain, you know? And it's like I'm past my 2-year mark, and, you know, I feel like I've maintained pretty well, which is awesome. So, but that's pretty much it. I just kind of wanted to come on and rant, you know, add to my blog. So but I'm going to make a new video. I am going to do a video all about questions. I'm going to go through all my questions that through YouTube and Facebook that a lot of you have been asking, and just do a strictly question video. So I'm going to try and do that this week. All right, guys, I just wanted to check in with you guys. That's pretty much it. I hope you guys have an awesome week. Let's kick ass this week, make it better than the last. Let's be about it. All right, guys, thanks.